Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to share with you my October favourites. The first item is going to be no surprise to you all if you've been watching my recent purchases, and this is a fragrance by Philosophy and it's called Pure Grey. So that's what the packaging looks like. This is 120ml and I did purchase mine within a TSV set from QVC, but you can purchase 60ml I believe from Boots, and also there is a Philosophy website that you can purchase I think directly from, or it shows you where you can purchase from anyway. But this is absolutely gorgeous. I love this as a daytime fragrance because it is so fresh, so clean. You can spray lots of this perfume and it never becomes overpowering. It just makes you feel so clean, so fresh, and I absolutely love it. It is fantastic. It is gorgeous. You can spray it onto, like I have, a scarf, and the fragrance never goes, you know, that horrible stale scent. It really is absolutely gorgeous. I love it, and I can't actually wait to get another fragrance from the range because I love that so much. The next is going to be an item that a recent purchase, but ever since I made this purchase I have been using this product every single day. I love it, and it is from the Tanya Burr cosmetics range, and it is the Rosy Flush Cheek palette. So it looks like that, and I purchased this from Superdrug for £8. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So this has a mirror inside, and then you get 3 products. You have a bronzer, a blusher and a highlight, and it is just amazing. I love it. None of these are, well, the bronzer's definitely not overpowering, and I do tend to find that with bronzers they can become they make your face look very, well, it just looks quite dirty, and this is really nice. It is good for layering and it works really, really well, and I just absolutely love it. The blush has got 2 tones to it. It has gold, so it looks obviously a deep peach colour, but it also is gold as well. The shimmer on it is gold, and the highlight is very warm. Although it looks pure white in the pan, it is amazing. It works really well. I mean, I did a recent video on it, and like I said in that video, it looks nothing in the pan. It is just white, but it has this gorgeous gold sheen to it, warm. It's just amazing. So this is what the swatches look like. So that has a slight sheen to it, but nothing too major that's not, you know, that's going to make your face look too shimmery with a bronzer. The blush is amazing, and there is the highlight. Gorgeous. The highlight, you can actually, obviously that is just a swatch, so when you pop it on it has this gold sheen to it. I absolutely love it. Like I say, I've been wearing this every day since I purchased it, and yeah, I can't wait to purchase more from Tanya Burr. So this is the next item is an eyeshadow palette. This is one of those items that I popped away in my Alex drawers, and it's only until recently when I was looking through them, as I do every month, I tend to give the whole top a really good clean, and then what I do is I rotate my palettes. I go through the drawers, see what I've not used for a little while, and this is one of those finds, and it is the Zoeva Cocoa Blend eyeshadow palette. So it looks like this, and I purchased this from Beauty Bay. I can't remember exactly how much it was. I think it was around £15, something like that. And I actually purchased one of these for my mum for her birthday this year because the shades in this are so gorgeous. Now, this doesn't have a mirror. It is a cardboard palette, and like I say, I've recently rediscovered this, and it is the palette I'm wearing today. It is amazing. I love it, and I can't understand why I've not used this more. I use this on the whole of the eye as a transition shade, use this shade in the crease. I put a little bit of this on the lid as well, and then I pop this in the corner. Now, this is a really strange shade because it looks quite a different colour in the pan, but then when you swatch it, it looks a gorgeous golden shade, and it works really, really well in the corner because I don't necessarily want, because it's quite a deep brown, deep brown shades that I'm using, I don't necessarily want a really stark shade in the corner, but these really are gorgeous, really deep. I mean, this brown that I'm putting in the crease, oh, it's just so warm, so gorgeous. I mean, that is one swatch. It is amazing, amazing quality. And like I say, I forgot all about this palette. It is really pretty. So those are a few of the swatches from the Zoeva Cocoa Blend eyeshadow palette. So I'll just pop that away. Like I say, I purchased that from Beauty Bay. The next item, again, is something that I've recently purchased, and it is the number 7 Stay Perfect Shade and Define. And it is just a regular, I'm using it actually as an eyeliner pencil, and it really does work very well. I was using until recently, because it broke the makeup revolution, and I can't remember what they called it. Was it a Kajal? Something like that. It was it was about 2 or 3 times the size of this in width, and I have been using that, but I tended to find that with that one, it wore off the waterline really, really quickly, and a lot of the product then came below the eye, which was not very flattering. But this lasts for a long time. I'm really impressed with this product, and I'm really glad I picked that up. The next item is something that, again, I've had this for a while and I've never ever used it, and it is absolutely amazing, and it is the Earle Corrective Concealer. And I don't know, it just says 025 on the back. It is just the Corrective palette, so it looks like that. You've obviously got a small mirror at the top. I don't know how much this was. I know I did pick it up directly from the Earle website. It was quite some time ago, and I have been using this shade around the eyes, and it works really, really well. And yeah, I'm really, really pleased that I found this. It's absolutely amazing. There's not too much I can say about it because it is just a concealer palette, but I have been using this in conjunction with a couple of other products that I will show you, and I absolutely love this. It has a small brush inside. I'll just show you that. And the brush really works to distribute this product where you want it. It is very, very good quality, and I haven't actually used Earle products for a little while. It is one of those brands that I do love and I do like it, but some of the products I find are a bit hit and miss, but I'm really pleased with this product. The next 2 items are the products that I've been using in conjunction with this, and it is MAC and Naked Skin. Now, I do have quite a bit of problem under the eye, and so I do like a full coverage concealer, although I've popped this on first. So I've got nothing else on my face, so I pop this on first. Then I'll go in with the MAC, and this is the Pro Longwear Concealer. And I think this is, let me just see if I can read it. NW20, I think that says. I've had this again a little while, and I do tend to swap around with these concealers. This one, I do like this one, and like I say, I tend to swap about. I don't want to put too much under my eye because I tend to find that it gets quite cakey then. But so once I've used this, I then put a thin layer of this on, and then I'll go in with my foundation, and then if necessary I will then use this next product, and it is the Naked Skin from Urban Decay, their concealer. And this item, I can't remember how much it was, I think it was £18. Same as this, I've had this forever and I can't remember how much this is. But this, I think it was about £18, something like that, and I purchased it from Debenhams, and it is absolutely fantastic. I don't find I have any creasing under the eye if I use this combination, And obviously our skin changes in winter. I wasn't putting that much concealer under the eye when it was summer, but now we're into winter, I tend to find that I need a little bit more coverage. And then to just matte those products down, I then use this, and it's a translucent loose powder, and this is from Inglot. And again, this is a product that I've had a little while and I've never used it, and I can't remember how much it was. I know I picked it up from the Inglot store in Cambridge. Unfortunately, that store has now closed down, which is a real shame. But yeah, although they do have now Kiko, which is good, in the centre of town. But on the they have two like shopping malls, and the smaller shopping mall had Inglot, and like I say, that's now closed down. So you will have to either order online, or if you're lucky enough to live next to or near to an Inglot, obviously you can just go into store. But this is really, really good, because what I do is just tip it out into the lid. It has one of those lids with the holes in it. You then have a little bit of product in there, which you can then swirl your brush around in, and then pop it like I do under the eyes, or obviously wherever you would like that. You also get this inside, but I just use that to make sure that the product doesn't come out. I mean, it was pretty inexpensive, but I can't remember exactly how much that one was. But it is a really, really good translucent product, or powder product. The next is a blush. So before I was using the Tanya Burr, which I haven't had too long, but obviously it has become a firm favourite. Before that I was using this blush from MAC, and I used this nearly every day throughout the whole of October, and it's Rosy Outlook. So obviously it's a MAC blush, and this is one of those blushes that on the skin really gives you that healthy, gorgeous glow. And it is, obviously it's a good product, it's from MAC, but you know, it is really amazing, because it just, like I say, it just gives you that healthy glow, and it became a firm favourite throughout October. I use this nearly every day. I love it. But obviously I've gone now for the Tanya Burr, because it's got that peachy, goldy shade to it, more suited for the cooler November we're now in, unfortunately. Okay, so we're getting more into winter. The next item is again from MAC, and this is a lipstick, and this is Velvet Teddy, which is a matte. And this lipstick is something that I've been reaching for more and more, especially now I'm wearing more autumnal shades, you know, browns and things like that. It is just, we've all heard about Velvet Teddy, but I just wanted to obviously share with you, this has become a firm favourite. It's a lipstick that you can use with, you know, browns and things like that, warm tones. It is gorgeous. We all know about MAC lipsticks, how fantastic they are, but this shade is just amazing. It is a lovely brown shade that works really, really well in autumn. And then there are three more products, and I'll talk about this one first. It is so inexpensive, it is amazing, and it is an eyeshadow brush. This is my go-to eyeshadow brush. It is just from Primark. It is only £1, and I absolutely love this. Now, the reason why I like it is, obviously it's a fluffy brush, and I use this first to distribute the eyeshadow that I want to use all over the eye. And I love it because it is tapered, and it works really well to get into that eye or all over that eye and distribute that shadow where I want it. It also acts to blend the shadows out as well. And I have purchased a few more of these exact brushes from Primark, and I'll show those again in a Primark haul, exactly what they look like and the packaging and so forth. But this brush is absolutely phenomenal. Like I say, I use it every day. I've washed it so many times. In fact, I washed it yesterday, and it just comes up perfect every time. I love it. It's not loose. I mean, this brush I purchased from and it was very inexpensive from eBay, I believe, in the set. And I found with these, I've washed these, you know, quite a number of times. Although yes, the bristles come up really well and they're lovely and clean and so forth, I find that they are incredibly loose and move a lot. Now, yes, they are expensive, and the point I'm trying to make is that not all inexpensive brushes, makeup brushes, you know, once you've washed them, they start to go loose and then they start to shed. This is not the case with this brush. That is the point I was trying to make there. So that is absolutely gorgeous. I have been wearing this nail polish and I love this, especially for this time of year. Obviously we're leading up to December, Christmas, which I just can't believe. Where has the year gone? And I'm now wearing a little more glitz and glamour, and I love that, but I just wish that, I mean, you can tell there's not a lot of sun coming in here. It's such a shame. And because yesterday was an absolutely glorious day. It is very, very dull today, and that's not really what I particularly like about autumn or winter. I love those summery autumn days, and you can obviously mix that up with a lot more glamour. And this is particularly quite glamorous. It is one of the nail polishes from H&M, and it is called... It's just numbered 502. I did purchase it in a set last year. They had 3 shades. They are all available from H&M, and I love this because you can put a thin layer of this, so 1 coat, or as I've done, I've put 2 coats on my nails. And what I love about these glitter shades is that they last and last and last. Yes, I have to obviously, you know, wash up, clean, and the house and so forth, but they are really robust, as in with these glitter shades. And in fact, actually, a lot of the nail polishes from H&M, they really do last very, very well, and they are very inexpensive. I think they're about £3.99. And in Norwich, the main H&M in the Chapel Fields Mall, they do stock all of the beauty range from H&M if you wanted to go and check that out. But this is absolutely gorgeous. It's just lovely for this time of year. The last item is something that I wanted to share with you because, again, I've had this a little while, and it is the Leighton Denny glass nail file. It does come in its own case, and it is a little bit worse for wear. I use this. This is the only nail file I use. I have had it for, like I say, a little while. I absolutely love it. It is the smaller one, and I like this because you can just pop this in your handbag and carry it with you wherever. But what I like about this is, and it, like I say, it's the only nail file I will ever use again. It has actually won awards. I don't know how many more awards it's won, but when I purchased it, it had won an award in 2009. So you can tell how long I've had this. But I love this because obviously it's glass. You can also file this backwards and forwards with one of those emery boards, you know, the inexpensive cardboard ones. You only can do it one way. With this, you can do it all way, backwards and forwards, because it is glass. It's not too abrasive as well, so when you file your nails, you don't then tend to find that after you've used it, you have your nail peels, which is what mine used to do with the emery boards. This does not do that. I can't remember how much it was. Like I say, it was a little while ago, but this is the item that I always use. And also, it is quite dusty because I have recently used it to file my nails down. But with this, what you can do then is run it under the tap. It doesn't lose any of its ability to file the nail down. You can then leave it to dry naturally or just pat it down with like paper towel, and yeah, you're ready to go again. It is amazing. The only thing with this is obviously if you drop it, you're going to break it, and that is the downside with glass. But obviously I keep mine in the case all of the time, so that doesn't happen. But I wanted to share that with you because it is just a phenomenal nail file, and I have had it, like I say, for some time, so it just proves that, you know, it works over and over and over again. It is just amazing. So that's actually, no, there's one more item that I wanted to share with you, and I'll just get that for you. Yep, there's one more item, and the reason I wanted to share with this with you is, now it is a recent purchase, but I have been using this every single day that I received it, and it is the Liz Earle Naturally Active Rosemary and Rock Rose Hand Repair. Again, this is from a set that I purchased from a TSV with QVC. You can purchase other hand creams from Liz Earle, and you will be able to, you know, they'll all work the same, but this particular fragrance you can only get from QVC, I believe. Like I say, it was from a set, so I don't know how much these are singularly, probably about £5-6, but it is amazing. This one is 50ml. I know that, or I think you can get a bigger sized one from the main Liz Earle website. It is amazing. I love this. I have terrible skin on my hands, very drying. I've mentioned it before, ever since I had my children when they were young, you get into the habit of washing your hands, and I'm still in that habit. I wash my hands an awful lot, especially when I'm preparing food, things like that. And you know, I need something that is going to be very, very good and moisturising. I usually use in winter or autumn winter the L'Occitane hand cream, because that is amazing. I love the fresh scent of that, but must admit that this has now become a firm favourite. I'd not heard about hand creams from Liz Earle before, so this is brand new to me, and I will be doing a video on all of the Liz Earle products that I received within that pack, because you can obviously either purchase them from QVC or you can purchase them from Boots. And in fact, again, in the Norwich Chapelfield Boots store, you can look at the products on the shelves. They actually have them in store. So I just wanted to mention that, because if anybody's looking for a good hand cream like myself for this time of year, I would certainly give this a trial and see how this works for you. Like I said, I think it's about £5 or £6 separately off the Liz Earle website, but I did get mine from the pack from the QVC website, and I'm not sure if this is sold separately. I'm not sure. I know it is on Liz Earle, so I would certainly check that out, like I say, if you're looking for that. But that really is the end of my October favourites. I hope that was helpful to you if you're looking for any of those products, and obviously thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to watch further videos. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you. Bye.